I always grew up believing that when something was broken, you fixed it. Marriage, in particular, was sacred, and I poured myself into that belief. I wasn't flawless, but I gave everything I had to my wife Molina. 13 years. That's how long we'd been together. I thought we were building a life together, growing old, facing life's storms side by side. But all that certainty crumbled on a random Tuesday that began just like any other. It started with subtle shifts I barely noticed at first. Her work hours stretched later into the night. Her phone never left her side, always face down, always silent. She laughed at messages she never shared. And when we kissed goodnight, something felt distant, hollow. I told myself it was just stress. Maybe she had worries she wasn't ready to share. I asked gently, but she offered only a tired smile. "I'm exhausted, babe," she said. I wanted to believe her, and for a while I did, until the night that changed everything. She went to bed early, complaining of a migraine, and I stayed up watching a game. When I needed to send a late email, I wandered into the study and noticed her laptop still open. A notification popped up, and one preview froze me in place. It was from someone named Eli. My stomach dropped as I read. "Last night was amazing. I can still smell you on my sheets." I didn't click immediately. I just stared, my heart hammering, feeling like the world had slowed to a crawl. My hands trembled, my stomach twisted. Then I opened the chat. Months of messages, photos, videos, addresses, private jokes and plans, all hidden from me. She'd shared things with him she'd never shared with me. It wasn't just an affair. It was a parallel life, a world I didn't exist in. I closed the laptop quietly, not waking her, not shouting. I simply sat on the couch until dawn, my eyes burning, my tears stubbornly refusing to fall. That morning I went through the motions: breakfast, eggs and toast, black coffee. She smiled, kissed my cheek. I smiled back, a hollow echo of myself. Inside, a piece of me had already died. At work, I kept up appearances, but every hour replayed the messages in my mind. The touch, the whispers, the betrayal. I stayed silent for 3 days. I don't know why. Maybe I hoped it was a mistake. Maybe I was waiting for the perfect moment. But deep down, I was readying myself for the end. Saturday came. She left for errands and I waited, door closed, 15 extra minutes to be sure. I entered our bedroom, pulled out our largest suitcase and began packing. Quietly, deliberately. Only my things: shirts, pants, socks, laptop, passport, razor. I removed my wedding ring and left it on her pillow. The bedroom door creaked behind me. I didn't look. I kept folding a shirt. "What the hell are you doing?" Her voice was sharp, tinged with panic. Fear, a sound I hadn't heard from her in years. I zipped the suitcase. She ran in, trembling. "Answer me. What are you doing? Why are you packing?" I turned slowly, calm and cold. "I know." Her mouth opened, but no words came. Only a pathetic choke. "I saw the messages. I know everything." She went pale. Her legs gave way, and she sank onto the bed, eyes darting for an excuse, any way to shift the blame. "Wait, just listen to me. It didn't mean anything." I was confused. "You've been so distant lately." I raised my hand. "Don't insult me more than you already have." Tears streamed down her face. "You can't just leave. You're my husband." I didn't flinch. "You should have thought about that when you were in his bed." She stood, trembling. "Please, we can fix this. I'll end it. I swear. I'll do anything." But her words had lost all power. The woman begging before me wasn't the one I had loved. That version of her died the moment she let someone else cross a line that was mine alone. I picked up my bag and headed for the door. "Don't you dare walk out like I'm nothing," she shouted, voice cracking. I paused. For the first time in years, I spoke the truth. "You already made me nothing." Then I left. I didn't go to friends. I didn't check into a hotel. I drove for hours, watched the sun dip in the rearview mirror, and kept going. I didn't know where I was headed, but I knew one thing clearly. I was finally free. If you want, I can also create an even more vivid, emotionally layered version that adds internal monologue and sensory detail to make the story hit harder. Do you want me to do that?